I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm high on crack. Da-da-da-da. I'm going to prison and never coming back. Da-da-da-da. Friends call me high miser. Whatever I snort, my brain starts to distort. I'm in court. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 He's Mr. White Christmas. He's high on crack. I'm high on crack. He's going to prison and never coming back. Friends call me high miser. Whatever I snort, my brain starts to distort. Ha ha! I'm in court. Dun 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 dun. I never want to know a day where I'm all out of goods. I'd rather snort 'em all with some friends out in the woods. Dun 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 dun. I'm Mr. White Christmas. He's high on crack. I'm high on crack. He's Mr.
I'm Mr. Blow Snorter. I'm high on crack.
I'm Mr. Goat Choker.
I really love the smack.
Friends call me Blow Miser.
Friends call me names.
Whatever I snort, my brain starts to distort. I lost in court. Dun 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 dun. Lost in court. Dun 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 dun. That was good, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Hunted great white. Oh, you're about to be hunted. All right, come here, you.
As the swordfish comes in for the kill.
Fucking swordfish!
Swordfish.
Getting all up in my goddamn way.
Please don't fuck the swordfish.
I'm gonna fuck you with the swordfish.
Just that's painful.
It does. That's the point. Congrats, you found the point.
This music.
Oh, that's my super music. This is gonna destroy my. I have to keep clicking the stick in to keep refocusing.
Yeah.
Which, it's handy that that's an option. However, it's gonna destroy my stick once I'm done with this game.
Oh, but yeah, I did have a little something to talk about.
What's that?
We had talked about it before. I don't know if it's necessarily a topic. I just thought they were funny.
Yeah.
We were talking before about the games Balan Wonderland and
Balan Wonder World.
Oh, I'm sorry, cause that sounds any better.
No, it doesn't.
It feels like such a missed opportunity.
I hate it. I actually hate it.
That game. That and Broom in the Night Sky. Which, why didn't they call it Broom in the Night Sky?
That's a good question.
And also,
not one I have an answer to.
That begs the question: if you're a
Joey.
witch, yeah. Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
Sea sponges' demand for pineapple homes has sparked massive deforestation throughout Costa Rica.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob!
Square Bob Brown Pants!
Brown!
Here comes a man's hand!
Here comes in your ass!
Here comes a man's ass!
Just an ass rocketing towards you. Get off of me, you bitch!
He's speaking in tongues.
You bitch boy, you! Oh, you fucker. Get over here, I'm gonna fuck you. There you go.
That is what a fucker would do.
You know what's another game I want to play on the channel at some point? Honey Pop. I'm intrigued.
Intrigued, huh?
Oh yes, I'm definitely not horny.
I'm fully dorked.
I'm so goddamn aroused.
I'm so close. I'm like a goddamn Gilo about to burst, and she's saying 3 more minutes at least.
Oh, hang on. I hear a Scalia Pete's.
But yeah, no, that also begs the question, if you made a game about a witch with a broom, why is she on a moped?
That's a good question, Joe.
That flies!
It'd be like Kiki's Delivery Service, except bad.
See, That's just it. It's nothing like Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah, you know why? Because Kiki's Delivery Service was good. I told you I watched that recently, right?
I have to go back and watch that. I know my sister.
Oh, I'm getting fucked by a sperm whale.
I mean, out of all the animals.
That's fair. No, run away.
Anyways, you know more about Balan Wonder World than me.
Yes.
Than I.
Most likely, yeah.
Would you care to give a little synopsis?
I mean, I don't even really know what the game is about. It just looked like it looked like a fun circus-themed game. I'm like, oh, I love circuses. Let's try it out.
But it was not fun.
Well, oh yeah, it's not fun because you see every single button jumps.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
I wish I was.
Seriously, and there's a bunch of different suits you can put on that do different things. But the thing is, if you have a suit on that has a different power, then you can't jump in a 3D platformer.
The hunt ends. But this is a mere pause in the eternal struggle.
Yeah, that seems like a bit of an oversight.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, and the game is apparently hugely buggy.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, then there was also the game I was talking to you about, Legend of Black Tiger.
Oh yes.
I think it came out for the PS4 and it looks like a PS game.
It looks like piss.
It looks like piss. It looks like it's being run on a potato.
The N64 could render graphics better than this thing.
Ugh.
That was the N64.
See, that's the thing. I always like, we were talking before about how like I view like the three Nintendo systems, at least like the generation I grew up was you had for Nintendo you had Wii, for Xbox you had
the 360, and then PlayStation 3.
PlayStation 3. And I was saying that like I feel like, at least for the most part for me, I've always viewed Nintendo as like the family entertainment system that everyone can play. Xbox is
the
more
original,
like the hardcore gamer like console, and then PlayStation 3 is more like focused on visuals. But they certainly weren't on Legend of Black Tiger.
Well, there's a bunch of asset reflips on every platform, which is stupid because Nintendo used to be really good about keeping their quality on board.
Used to be?
Oh yeah, well, okay. Specifically with Nintendo stuff, oh yeah, they're great at that. But like with third-party games on the Switch, they've been slipping. Because when the Switch first came out, everything was highly curated. Like they were very, very, very picky about what could be on the Switch's eShop, which was good because we got more good games. However, they've recently, after like a year or two of the service being available, they stopped doing that, which makes sense. It's just not very good for, you know,
I mean,
people who want good games.
Granted, the Switch has been out for what, 3 years now?
It's closing on 4.
Holy shit.
No, it's been out for 4 years.
Oh yeah.
We all got different
This
ideas
one come out
about summer
2017?
fun.
Yep.
That's so weird. I feel old.
Yeah, right? 33%. Let's see. What else can I do in the Gulf?
But yeah, I think I told you, like, honestly, I mean, granted, if I could even get my hands on a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox One.
Yeah.
Or is it, or no,
Xbox
Series
X,
now,
yeah. Because the Xbox One was the third Xbox.
Yeah.
Which apparently just pissed off Xbox fans because they called the original the Xbox One.
I will say that's like, you know, there's pros and cons for both consoles, but I will say one thing that like PlayStation has down is like familiarity. Like, you never really know what you're gonna get with Xbox in terms of naming and like controllers and such.
Yeah.
PlayStation's kind of just stuck to the same thing.
Well, no, Xbox is consistent with their controllers.
I mean, more consistent than Nintendo, I guess.
Well, that's Nintendo, Joe.
It's another unsuccessful.
I mean, you know, I don't think there's been any Xbox controllers that have had a good cock and balls.
Look at you, Stadia.
Ugh. I don't know. They always seem nice to hold, but they also feel very clunky to me.
You think?
Yeah.
And they're probably one of the better ones.
I mean, I think the newer ones I like a little more, but the 360 just felt like it's like. All right, I'm gonna speak cars here for a second. It's like a Mustang versus a Camaro, like the new ones. The Mustangs, like, they look very like sleek and you know, like, and it's cool. He's so cool. Whereas the Camaros look like clunky, like toys.
All right, we're getting close to the end. We're gonna switch everything to the bone set. We already have bone tail. Okay, a few of these need upgrading. I don't have the materials necessary to upgrade them. That's okay.
All right.
So yeah, now we're bone shark.
But yeah, no. Out of today's generation, even if I could get my hands on the other ones, I think I'd still choose a Switch.
Oh yeah, the Switch just has a good variety.
I mean, granted, I could also just get the PlayStation 5, sell it, and buy a couple Switches.
Probably 3 Switches. But then you'd be an asshole, and I don't want you to be an asshole. Well, yeah, but you're my asshole, so...
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, and they all stink.
Funny, one of my coworkers said that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Pulls off mask. It was you the whole time!
Oh my gosh. What a twist.
What a twist.
What a twist. Whew. Jeez, how much more do I need?
What was I watching recently that had like a
17% more
bad twist in it?
I don't know, Joe.
I know I watched Shutter Island.
Did it make you shudder?
It was interesting. It reminded me, I'm trying to think of the other movie that I thought of though, where it had one of those like, oh, you thought, but you were wrong.
Oh, the villain, he was Johnson Smith! Oh, okay. Hey, you remember Johnson Smith from, like, Smith Incorporated? Okay. What was his name again? Johnson Smith! bet you didn't see that coming.
Your friends knew Johnson.
Yeah, whatever. That's honestly my problem with, like, half the, like, twist villains that come out now. I'm like, yeah, I don't care about them, though.
Well, here's the thing. If it's done well...
Which it rarely is.
Yeah, but you know, then I you know, I don't notice it as much. But if you can see it from a million miles away, it's like, okay, did we really need to go that route?
Yeah, right. Like, honestly.
I mean, it's just like the everything was a dream cop out. Like, we've seen it so much that like we could just take a break from that for a while.
Oh yeah. Well, that was Mario 2.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because well, at least Mario 2 over here in America, because that was the one where they just took Doki Doki Panic and then stapled the Mario skin onto it.
You know, I think you were talking about the other night when we watched
Klaus?
Yes. A movie plot line that you don't care for.
Yeah, it's the liar revealed thing. I kind of hate that.
I will say, like, that movie was great, but, like, it also seemed like, oh, no, you were this selfish dude. It's like, but he's, like, not acted like that, like,
for
since
quite
the beginning.
Yeah, seriously, like, he's been pretty cool for a while now.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, this person said this, so now you're an ass.
Yeah, right?
It's like, okay. You know what? That and, I don't much care for that, but I also don't care for it's a weird one. I hate memory loss stuff.
Yeah?
Like, because I think it's good. It can be good, I should say. But I also hate like how a lot of people just never explain it afterwards.
Yeah.
They're just like,
it is what it is.
To help fuel her reign of
Chris.
terror.
Oh.
Speak his piece.
Yeah. Chris is like, actually, I quite like that.
So you're just
well, you know what, Chris? No one asked you.
No one likes you.
Wow, it's just like the character he plays.
Yeah, right? Good job, Jerry.
But no, the thing that I don't like about it, because I think it makes me feel for the characters more, but they never explain it afterwards, so it just pisses me off. because they're always like, oh, I'm gonna wipe this person's memory. They don't remember you at all, even though like we spent the entire movie building up this friendship between us. And then at the last minute, they're like, oh yeah, screw all that. But then like the power of friendship makes them like, slightly remember them. But it's like, okay, what happened to all the other memories? Are they starting from like the ground zero again? Like, as you can see, we are out of time.
Oh yeah. See you guys. Bye.